Thanks for logging on to ABC15.com. I'm Nohelani Graff with your most accurate forecast. If your Saturday plans include a trip to the Phoenix Open, here's what it's going to look like. We are going to be cloudy this morning, but I believe we'll stay dry. If you're there for those early tee-off times, then it's going to be cool, but there's not that bite in the air. Temperatures in the 50s and the upper 50s at that by 9 o'clock in the morning. Those first tee times in the 10 o'clock hour will just be climbing into the 60s, and then we're going to stay in the 60s for much of the afternoon as those clouds stick around and continue to thicken over the evening hours, and then we'll warm into the 70s. Any chance of rain really starts to kick in after 5 o'clock, but I think our real chances for rain will come later this evening. Forecast highs around the valley: 71 in Tempe and Mesa, as well as Ahwatukee. 70 degrees the forecast high in Glendale and Peoria. Cooler in Surprise and Deer Valley, topping out at 69. It'll be 65 today in Anthem. Forecast highs across the state: upper 60s and low 70s across southern and central Arizona. We'll top out at just 66 degrees in Lake Havasu. A little cooler than that in Prescott, warming to just 52 degrees. A degree cooler than that in Sedona. And Flagstaff will stay in the 40s today. 44 degrees your forecast high, 49 in Heber, 51 in Cholo. Now, Futurecast showing us this system as it moves in overnight. So as we put it into motion, then about 8 o'clock tonight is when we really start to see that rain move into the high country. We'll see rain possible throughout the day in the high country today, but it'll start to turn into a rain-snow mix overnight. Between the hours of 2 o'clock is when we really start to see the system take hold on our state and here in the valley, and then through those mid-morning hours at about 6 a.m., 7 a.m., we'll really see it coming down here in the valley. It's going to take us until about noon for those showers to finally start to push off towards the southeast. It'll also mean snow in the Cholo area and over the White Mountains, and then we'll see trace amounts, scattered showers as we move through the rest of your Sunday. So here in the valley, what we're talking about is that bulk of the rain between 2 a.m. and noon on Sunday, with a quarter to a half inch of rain possible here in the valley. In the high country, that snow level is going to drop down to 5,500 feet on Sunday, and we could see 2 to 4 inches of snow in the Flagstaff area. So that 7-day forecast, this 30% chance of rain today is just for these early morning hours. There is that slight scattered chance of showers possible, but for the most part, I believe we will stay dry. Then overnight Sunday, that rain moves in. It'll be breezy in the valley, stronger winds in the high country, gusts up to 35 miles an hour in the high country, which also will make for treacherous driving conditions. So be mindful if you're driving that way. Then Monday, those rain chances taper off just a bit, keeping a slight chance in 10%. And then Tuesday and Wednesday, we're also keeping rain chances in the forecast. 30% chance of rain on Wednesday before finally drying out Thursday and Friday. Those overnight lows by the end of the week will dip back down into the low 40s, and our temperatures will stay in the 60s through next weekend.